Hi guys, thanks for coming to my channel Life is Love and welcome to Mommy Mondays. So today this video is going to be about having an epidural versus having a natural labor. So if you're interested in this video, stay tuned. Okay, so I decided to make this video because you know, a lot of pregnant women and a lot of mothers that are, you know, wanting to have kids do look to see their options when it comes to childbirth. And so I really wanted to make this video to show like my experience with having an epidural my first pregnancy and having fully natural my second time around. Kind of just wanted to make a video to share my experience with both so it can help another mother out when she's trying to figure out what she wants to do. So we're gonna go ahead and jump right in. So first thing is first, we're gonna talk about pain. So with my first pregnancy, like I said, I didn't have an epidural. I mean, I had an epidural, and with my second pregnancy I went fully natural, no meds. So with pain, yes, my first pregnancy I went about 15 hours of labor naturally, and end up giving up and end up getting the epidural, and end up having the baby, end up pushing like an hour later. So I was very upset with myself because I knew that I really wanted to have a natural labor and I came so far, but then gave up at the last minute because it just seemed like it was taking so long, and so I decided to get the epidural. So I did experience natural labor at first with him, but the second, like I said, and then after a while I did get the epidural. So the pain difference with an epidural, there's really no pain. Depending on the woman, sometimes your body reacts to the epidural differently. I was still able to feel a bit with the epidural. I didn't, you know, pump myself up with a whole bunch of the medicine. That's people just pump. I didn't do that because I did want to be able to feel, to you know, be able to help push the baby out and everything. So I did not, you know, use a lot of it, but it did help out somewhat because I did not have those crazy contractions that I had before. So the difference between an epidural and a natural labor is the pain is different. Natural labor, you are going to feel some pain, okay? It is not an easy thing. It is work. It is painful, but I do feel like with the epidural and natural, for me, I enjoyed the natural labor more. I guess it's something that I really wanted, and so it's something that I really wanted to fight for. So for me, having the natural labor was more of what I wanted, so I was happier with that labor. Either way, I still got my 2 healthy babies out of it, so it was fine. But there is a difference with pain. Yes, on the epidural, you're not going to feel the pain like you would with natural labor. So that is a difference. But for me, I enjoyed the natural labor. Okay, so something else that's different between the epidural and having a natural labor is not being able to move. Whenever you have the epidural, you are not allowed to get up and move because your legs are numb, so you have to, you know, lay there. So I wasn't able to, after getting the epidural, I wasn't able to get up and move around or anything like that. I had to stay to the bed with the monitor strapped to me and couldn't really move like that. So that's one thing with getting the epidural, that you must know that you will not be able to move once you get the epidural. You will have to just sit and wait. With having a natural labor, I was able to get up. I was able to move, sway, anything to help with the pain, just changing different positions. For me, it was a lot easier to be able to move than just sit there like that. So that is one difference, is that if you are having an epidural, you will not be able to move. If you are having a natural labor, you'll be able to move more freely than you would if you got the epidural. So that's something else that's, you know, that's there. So another thing is after having the baby, when you have an epidural, you're not able to really just get up and start moving yet. With an epidural, you do have to get a catheter, and you're not able to just get up and move right after the baby, because after having the baby, because your legs are still numb. So you have to wait until that kind of wears off, or you will have to have some assistance helping you. With having a natural labor, whenever I had the baby, I was able to get up and go use the restroom, things like that. So I was just able to get up straight off and not have to wait till the medicine wear off. So that's something else, being able to get up and move after having the baby too. Okay, so with having getting an epidural, you do have to know that there is some side effects to having it. I mean, there's different things. Sometimes you can have an epidural and you still be able to feel everything. Sometimes it might numb one side of your body. It's just different things that could happen. And after having the epidural, you can have some issues or problems too. I do remember after having my epidural, a little bit after having him, I started having back pains, like really bad, and my like pain that ran up my back and behind my neck. So I did experience that, like so bad one time I wasn't even able to really move. So that was kind of scary for me, but that was my experience. But that did happen to me. With having the natural labor, I didn't have any like side effects or anything afterwards. I was really able to pretty much get back to being normal fairly fast. Of course, there is some downtime there after having a baby. That's just how it is. It's going to be some downtime, but I did kind of feel like I was able to just kind of get back into the swing of things a little bit more faster after having the baby. So I mean, that's just, like I said, my experience. So that's something else that to look out for, is that there can be some side effects after having after having an epidural. So yes, that's something else. Okay guys, so that's pretty much it for this video. I really just wanted to come and give my experience on, because I did have an epidural labor and a natural labor, so I wanted to come and give my experience on some of the different things that went on during and after having both. So I just wanted to come and give my, talk about my experience a little bit. If anybody have any questions, you are more than welcome to leave those down below. I could make another video dealing with some more dealing with some more things, dealing with having an epidural and a natural labor. So if you guys want to see some more videos like this, just let me know and I'll do those. So before you go, if you are not a subscriber, please subscribe before you leave. And if you are a returning subscriber, thanks for stopping by again. And yes, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.